Boom barriers are one of the methods of protecting the Russian fleet and military facilities in occupied Crimea. Previously, the Russian Navy tried to protect its ships from attacks by Ukrainian maritime drones by hiding them in a bay, the entrance to which was blocked by sunken barges. Now the Russians are trying to protect the Kerch Bridge with boom barriers, reports the Telegram channel Krymski Veter.
Along the Kerch Bridge, they continue to install boom barriers made of barges, of which there are already 10. The barriers are intended to protect the bridge structure from Ukrainian maritime drones, but the Russians do not yet know that these drones can fly at the final stage. From the Telegram channel Krymski Veter.
The Ukrainian Armed Forces are already using new tactics to break through boom barriers. In the lake near the village of Chernomorske, Ukrainian maritime drones hit a tugboat of the Russian Black Sea Fleet, Ukrainian intelligence reports. Experts believe that the armed forces of Ukraine used a new tactic to break through boom barriers at the entrance of the bay, which could have serious consequences during naval military operations.
It should be noted that the British side highly appreciated the force of the Ukrainian Defense Forces, stating that the capabilities of the Russian Black Sea Fleet have been reduced to a historical minimum in the last 100 years. It means that the Black Sea Fleet is essentially confined to its permanent deployment locations.
In the 27 months of the war, the armed forces of Ukraine have destroyed more than 30% of the Russian Black Sea Fleet, reports Forbes. According to Ukrainian intelligence, Magura drones have destroyed several Russian ships this year.
This includes the same Tunets, Cesar Kunikov, Sergei Kotov and large ships, missile cruisers. A whole lineup of Russian ships has been put out of commission. Overall, the Ukrainians managed to disable a third of the Russian Black Sea Fleet's vessels. This means a reduced threat of landing operations, use of the enemy fleet, and carriers of Kalib missiles. Andriy Yusov, representative of the main intelligence directorate of the Minister of Defense of Ukraine, on the Yedini Noviny Marathon.
Now the Russians are trying to hide the carriers of the Kalib missiles by moving them to the port of Novorossiysk. However, even there they do not feel safe. Because of this, the aggressor country's ships may be relocated to another location. Experts believe the partisan movement Atesh is recording the unloading of cruise missiles at the port of Novorossiysk. Partisans are currently working on identifying the missile depots.
На данный момент Севастополь уже не рассматривается как основная база.
Currently, Sevastopol is no longer considered the main base of the Black Sea Fleet. There is a talk of the possibility of relocating vessels to Novorossiysk and building a backup base in occupied Georgia. What are the consequences for Ukraine? The possibility of free navigation.
According to the Center for Strategic Communications of the Defense Forces of Southern Ukraine, Russian troops may recharge submarines in Novorossiysk without returning to their base in temporarily occupied Sevastopol. Previously, there were more than 10 units of ships and boat compositions around the Kerch Bridge. Now they do not deploy them due to fear of losing them. The old barges along the bridge can theoretically be used to place mines that could deflect a missile off course. Reported by Paul Stelmach, Victoria Smirnova, UATV News.